What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D, and thanks for continually supporting my page. I really do appreciate you guys. So I probably log into Facebook about once a week now. I log in because I want to see what my family and friends are up to, see their kids playing sports, see them posting about their good grades and things like that. But the reason I don't log in as much as I used to is because Facebook, especially because of where I grew up, has become a breathing ground for MAGA nonsense. So I really just don't care to log in anymore. And typically, when I do log in, if I see someone posting nonsense, I will just immediately unfriend them. Because I have no reason to be friends with these people. And I know some of you guys will say things like, well, politics shouldn't break up friendships. But I really I'm not really friends with them anyway. We're just friends on Facebook. And I don't need to be their friend. But I will tell you this. I will unfriend people in real life if they're posting bullcrap like this. Because I just can't be around people who regurgitate lies and propaganda and have no depth of knowledge of the subject matter. So the other day I logged on to Facebook. And I see this post from a woman that I went to high school with. And it basically says something to the effect of, I really just don't trust that my vote is going to be counted because Joe Biden is stealing the election again. So I go to the comments, and in it is an echo chamber of nonsense. People talking about Dominion voting machines and Joe Biden stealing the election and how he's teaching Kamala Harris to steal the election as well. So I just immediately unfriend her because I'm not engaging with these people anymore. I don't really care to change them. This is an issue that they need to work out on their own, so I don't deal with them. My issue is the fact that we're electing some of these people. That people that I unfriend on Facebook because of their MAGA nonsense have a really good chance at becoming elected to Congress if they live in a certain district in Georgia, Colorado, or Florida because of the cesspool of MAGA nonsense in some of those districts. So it is absolutely sad that an official, one of the people who is in charge of making sure your vote counts, has to come out and debunk conspiracies made by elected members of Congress on the daily. Not the people who I grew up with on Facebook spreading this stuff, but elected officials, people who have been elected to Congress.
Literally zero. And I'm saying this to certain Congress people in the state. Zero evidence of machines flipping votes. And that claim was a lie to 2020, and it's a lie now. The incentives are backwards, and I've said this many times standing here and across the country at different talks. If I say something crazy that gets lots of retweets and lots of likes, I can raise more money. That's the incentive right now. So the crazier some of these claims can be, the specific claim we found out about in Whitfield County was one elderly voter who went to the poll manager and said, "This isn't who I meant to vote for." "Well, ma'am, why don't you come over here and we'll work with you?" So they went over there. She printed the ballot she wanted. She went and cast that ballot. A Democrat poll watcher came to her and said, "Ma'am, was this experience okay?" "Absolutely, this is a great experience." She told somebody that story, then they told somebody that story, and then a tweet went out or a Facebook post went up, and that's where this came from. The problem is one little piece of a human error, and this is the problem. There's going to be 190 million people interfacing with the system they deal with once every 2 to 4 years, with hundreds of thousands of volunteer-level human beings. There are going to be errors. What we can't allow people to do is undermine people's faith in the outcome of the election because of natural human frailty. That's why we have so many safeguards in place, so many reconciliations in place, so many audits in place.
And as he said, it was a lie in 2020 and it's a lie today. And the same person, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who spread the lie in 2020 was reelected in 2022 and will probably be reelected in 2024, even though the people electing her know she's a quack, but to them, she's their quack, so whatever. And understand something. Elected officials have always questioned some of the results of elections. This is why we have people in place to try and make sure elections are as secure as possible. However, we have never had this level of ignorance surrounding election results. And let's be absolutely clear. Many officials, experts, judges, and investigators deemed the 2020 election to be free and fair. Donald Trump had multiple days in court and he lost. Kari Lake had multiple days in court and she lost. Marjorie Taylor Greene had many opportunities in the court of public opinion and people shot her down as well. And when they say, but a lot of people don't trust these elections, the answer to that is, it is because you guys have instilled that in them. Had you not been going around lying about the election so many times, people would actually believe that they were free and fair. And this is done on purpose by Republicans, MAGAs, and Marjorie Taylor Greene, because the reality is they're trying to steal the election by claiming it was stolen from them and trying to have it held up in courts. But wouldn't it be funny if Donald Trump won and Kamala Harris chose not to certify the election results because she and Joe Biden believed it was stolen from them? How would you like that, MAGAs? How would you like that? Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.